This is episode 285 of the Team Heel podcast. It's not Friday. It's early Saturday morning. It's like literally, I shit you not, 12:16 a.m. And this will be a recorded episode of the Team Heel podcast. Usually we go live every single Friday night, but we're going to keep it 100 with you guys. We're not going to sugarcoat anything with you guys. We're tired as fuck. It's been a long day for all of us. We all had work. And again, work today kicked all of our asses, and we're just tired of shit. But here we are with a recorded show. We hope you all enjoy it as always. Ladies and gentlemen, as always, I am the fat fuck himself. It's me, it's Steve, and I'm not alone. I'm always here with the usual crew. It's every day, bro, with the Vinny Russo swerve, if you will. We're joined by the Queen Slayer himself, all the way from the mean streets of Bridgeport, Connecticut. We call him the Bajapanti himself, Mr. I just fucked your girl. Mr. Your girl made me a pork chop sandwich with onions and peppers and cheese, if you will. The one, the only, Walter. Walty, how you been, bruh?
You know, I've been hanging in there. Finally got a nice day today, right? Like I was predicting, even though it's starting to rain now. By the time, do they know what time we're recording this?
Well, it's Saturday now. It's early Saturday morning, dude. So
early Saturday morning, like 8 a.m., right?
No, well, it's 12:17 a.m. now, Eastern Standard Time. Fun little fact: I should be in bed by now.
You should be in bed,
but here I am.
We should all be in bed, probably.
It's the dedication, bro. It's dedication for this podcasting gig.
Absolutely.
See, a lot of people don't realize the work, the effort that we all put into this. You may seem like it's easy. Yeah, we just press record and we just talk into our microphones or headphones, whatever the fuck it may be. But there's so much stuff into this that's happened along the way. Again, we all have jobs, right? We got bills to pay. We got rent to pay. Some of us have child support to pay, Walter. But that's besides the point, though. That is around the point.
Whoa.
And bitches to fuck, if you will. But we're also joined here by one of the hardest working person here from the podcast crew. The one, the only, the man with the golden charm, Big Mike, from Big Mike Wrestling Recap Show. Big Mike, how you been, brother?
Struggling.
But,
no, I'm sore, but hey, that's what it takes, right?
Hey, man, it's the work life, bro. Welcome to adulthood, my man. Welcome to the hard time gig, if you will. But how you been, bro? How was your first day of work, Mike? How was it, man?
It was trying, but it was fun at the same time, getting back into the work thing.
There you go. You got paid today? You get paid?
Hopefully Tuesday.
There you go. You get paid cash, bro. Hard cold cash, like the wrestlers, if you will.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. But again, Mike is one of the big contributors to the podcast. Let's keep it 100 with you guys. Fun little fact. Mike lets us know everything that's happening in the wrestling world. Like, real talk, if it weren't for Mike, we would be lost right now when it comes to the news and shit like that. So for that, Mike, I say thank you, bro. I say thank you.
Oh, man, you're welcome. You say those great words, man. You put me over like that. I appreciate it.
Exactly. I'm putting you over like Paul Heyman put over Shelton Benjamin this past Monday on Raw. Putting you over like Paul Heyman put over AJ Styles in that 24 special, if you will. Or that 365
that Shelton
special.
Benjamin shit was random.
Exactly. So we are now seatbelt buckled in on the fast lane onto WrestleMania now. Fast lane's behind us. We're now straight ahead. Next stop, WrestleMania. Literally, I want to say about almost under a month now, like 3 weeks from now. 3 weeks, if you will.
Yeah,
less than a month.
And fun little fact, guys, in case you guys have been asking, because again, people have been asking, are you guys going to be doing WrestleMania weekend? And well, Walter, I think we can now confidently say, yes, we are, right?
Yes, the two people that have been asking have.
The two people, yeah, man.
We're gonna be there, you know.
We're gonna be
Well,
in
I could name two people off my fingers. Why not?
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway,
But you get the
but
idea.
yeah. We're gonna be in Brooklyn for that weekend. More than a weekend. What's it, like 4 days, 5 days?
Yeah, basically, yeah. So it'd be me, you, and the wrestling bear. Oh, bear,
Oh
yeah.
no, I didn't say that.
Oh, bear, yeah. You know, wherever y'all niggas go, I gotta go too. Oh, bear, yeah. Shut up, bear. Shut up, bear.
Baby?
I don't know. You know, actually, you know, it is what it is. Oh, bear, yeah. Anyway, get up. Shut up, bear. Shut up. But yeah, we'll be in Brooklyn for WrestleMania weekend for like 4 days, if you will. If you see us in the streets of New York or at any wrestling show, all we ask in return is hand us a blunt. Hand us a fucking blunt and we'll be okay. Okay? That's all you gotta do. We're not asking we're not asking you to say hi to us and shit like that, because I get there's a lot of these YouTubers, a lot of these podcasters out there, a lot of these dorky YouTubers and shit. Whenever they go to a wrestling show or whenever they go to like a weekend event and people bump into them and they meet them and shit, they get their egos boosted up. Oh my god, I've been a fan of your work for a long time. I love your videos, I love your podcasts and shit. Nah, real talk, yo. We're just humble motherfuckers, yo. We are the most humblest people you'll ever fucking meet. We don't think of ourselves as fucking celebrities. We're just regular Joe Schmoes, bro. Just saying. So if you see us again, don't ask for a picture. Just hand us a blunt. We'll be okay. Alright? We fucking okay. Treat us like someone that owes you money, if you will. Treat us like the tenants that owe you rent. You kind of get the idea. You get the gist. I have no idea. It's the marijuana, bro. It's the fucking marijuana, right? It's been a long. It's been like
Randy Orton from SmackDown.
Yeah.
You want his rent too.
I want my rent, damn it! I want the rent, nigga. Anyway, it's been a long. Okay, it's been a long day. Okay, I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I know we're rambling on. That's what we usually do here on the podcast. We ramble on. We don't have a structure. We don't have any format of what we're gonna talk about here. We're gonna be all over the place today, like we always basically are every single week. So today, my day was this. Okay, let's talk about our days, shall we? Let's talk about how our day's been, right? Mike had been at work, his first day on the job, and I think, Mike, you're gonna probably climb up the corporate ladder. I can see one day Mike is gonna have his own company. I can see it now. Big Mike's Construction, I don't know, something like that. I can see it happening. All right, Walt's gonna be having his own gigolo services. I don't know, but anyway.
What?
Walter the Queen Slayer. I know a girl out there that wants to, a big rooster out there. But that's around the point. That's around the point. That's around the point. That's around the. That's around the point, yo. That's around the
you said
point.
It this morning, right? Oh god, when I read it, I was like, "What is that?"
Listen, it is what it is. Okay, we'll just keep it at that.
It is what it is.
Speaking of which,
who casually writes that?
It's people, bro. People. Listen. Anyway, speaking of around the point, this Sunday is the return of Around the Point, our new Sunday show. We'll be returning to the YouTube channel. So there's that. It'll be basically whatever we don't cover on the podcast, as well as other stuff that's happening in the world. So, if you're not subbed to this channel yet, what the fuck are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button down below. Also, the podcast that you're listening to right now will be also available on all podcasting platforms: iTunes, Stitcher, Podbean, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and all that fun places. But back to my day, though, today. So, as you guys know, yesterday, the three of us, we recorded the latest installment in our WrestleMania retro reviews, right? We recapped WrestleMania 23, all grown up, right? If you have not checked that out, it's up in the video archives of the channel, T-Mail Podcast Extra. Mike's favorite WrestleMania, which he was actually in attendance for, back on April 1st, 2007, at Ford Field. So if you haven't checked that out, go check it out. It's really worth the listen. And next week, we'll be recapping WrestleMania 17. As we're heading into WrestleMania. If you have any questions about WrestleMania 17, well, drop them in now. If not, drop them on Twitter at Team Hill Podcast. Because why the fuck not? So, that happened. I went to work. And again, my friend, my homie, my best friends from a long time, since like childhood, right, is getting married. He's getting married. Literally today, as we speak, he's getting married, right? And I haven't even spoken to him yet. I haven't even asked how he's feeling, like hours before the big day, right? And I'm sure he's okay. He's nervous a little bit, but you know what? He's gonna bang out like a champ, right? So I realized that I don't have a suit. I don't have anything to wear for the wedding. So I left my morning job, because again, my morning job is from 4 a.m. to like 10 a.m. or 9 a.m., right? So after that, after work, I go straight to the mall. I go straight to the mall, and I'm trying to pick out a suit. I come home, it's like 12 p.m. I literally have like 0 hours of sleep. I have to go to my other job. It's an annoying there. It was an annoying day as well over there. And now here I am. So you can imagine how I'm feeling right now. Walter, how have you been, bro? What's your day been like?
Yeah, same old. Actually, how many hours of sleep we got? Because we recorded that WrestleMania 23 show pretty late too. So yeah, we barely got any sleep. I was on my job too, and then after that, my sister wanted to go buy something at the supermarket, and then I forgot what I was doing. I came back home like at around, what time is it right now? I came back home like around 10.
Good for you, bro. Good for you.
So they went by so quick, I guess.
You
I
know,
don't even think I did much.
You know what we're gonna do going forward with the podcast? We're gonna talk about our day. How about that? We talk about
Our
our day,
day.
our
Come on.
day, our what we've been up to and shit. You know what I mean? So, cause why not? I feel like people. I think other podcasters don't do that.
Well, yeah, I mean,
It's
I
us being
guess.
unique, if you will. So why the fuck not? From going forward, we're gonna talk about our day as we
I
go
don't
on
do
with
it.
the
I
shit.
don't do anything special on my days. I mean,
Yes, you do. Come on, bro.
Especially
You're the,
during work days.
come on, bro. You're the panty dropper, bro. You're the one, getting panties tossed to them and shit. That's beside. That's around the point. That's around
Yeah,
the
that's
point.
probably. We'll save that for tomorrow, probably.
That for tomorrow, bro, if you will. So yeah, so in a couple hours, my friend's getting married. All I know
Or
is
a couple hours. Yeah.
at the reception, it's gonna be an open bar, so you already know I'm getting fucking.
Open bar. Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm getting trashed, bro. I'm getting trashed.
Nah, don't get trash, man. Oh yeah, you get trash in honor of St. Patty's. Oh yeah.
Hey, the Irish, bro. Give me my corned beef brisket, man. Conor McGregor.
I forgot it was St. Patty's weekend.
Before I toss you a cell phone in Miami. God damn it. Anyway.
Yeah.
We'll say that for around the point. So, let's get into the wrestling talk. I know a lot of you dorks want to hear talk about wrestling.
What?
That's why I call them marks now. That's why I call these smarks dorks.
Do they really want to hear us talk about it?
Do they really want to?
Gonna...
do they really want to hear talk about wrestling, Mike? Walter?
Yeah, sort of, kind of.
They do, but like, they're not gonna agree with what we're saying. So
They're not. Oh yeah, a lot of time when the shit that we say, for all you new listeners out there, a lot of time the shit that we say is very controversial. It's very, yeah. Just so you know. Oh, fun little fact too. I finally downloaded Discord. So real soon we'll be doing a lot of stuff with the Discord. In case you guys are wondering, I had people ask me, why come you guys not on Discord and shit? So real soon, just let the shit breathe, alright? Let it fucking breathe. I'm just saying. Anyway,
how do they even know what we're using?
Well, I don't know.
Like we're gonna go Discord live? Is that what it is?
I don't know. Like, I guess to use it because here's the thing about it. Like, we used to do live calls, and I canceled the live call feature. I've canceled it. I canceled the number because the thing is the new Skype. Because again, we talked about this before. The new Skype sucks. The new Skype is terrible. It's trash. The new update is garbage. So whenever, so let's say the three of us are on this call right now because right now we're using Skype, and someone calls into the show. I'd have to hang up the Skype call that I'm in right now just to answer that person's call with the new update. I can't add them to the call, which is garbage, which is so bullshit. So,
you could?
I mean, apparently they haven't made it yet available, like the live call feature, but I heard they're gonna do it soon. So once that happens, yeah, we're moving the show there, the calls and shit like that. But we'll see, one day at a time. All right, guys, let's get into wrestling because again. We're in Wrestlemania mode. We're excited. We're happy to be going to WrestleMania. My third Mania, Walter's second Mania. Should be fun. It should be fun. We'll have details what the fuck we're going to be doing later on in the upcoming week. So there you go with that. So apparently, per the Wrestling Observer, because the Wrestling Observer does their yearly Wrestling Observer, I guess, year-end awards, right? And usually they have, like, Wrestler of the Year and shit like that. And apparently, this is what really caught my attention. I thought this was funny as shit. So apparently, WWE is considered the 2018's worst promotion of the year.
Wow.
Exactly. Let that marinate for a minute. WWE, la creme de la creme, the Real Madrid of professional wrestling. Walter, was that reaching, bro? Was that reaching, by the way, Walter? The Real Madrid of pro wrestling.
In terms of value, I guess you can say that, but they're pretty garbage this year. So
listen, bro,
you are reaching a little bit.
Listen, man, listen. Barcelona.
Hey, it might be.
Hey, that was the double entendre.
Listen, bro. Listen, man, listen.
WWE's terrible this year, last year, the year before that.
Listen. Barcelona, Manchester United, Man Shitty. Who else in the damn Liverpool? Anybody can take it, all right?
These are some quality teams that
Ronaldo
in the Champions League.
People were calling Ronaldo Saint Cristiano after was it Tuesday and shit when Juventus
he was a beast.
San Cristiano and shit. The Tom Brady of soccer, basically that's what he is, right? They can win it, but next year with Zizou back in command, it'll be Real Madrid's time. It's calling it now. Bet the mortgage on it. Anyway,
he's gonna have to get Eden or someone. He's not gonna win it with that fucking roster.
Honestly, bro, if they sign Mbappe, bro, to Real Madrid,
or Hazard, just one of those two they need to get, and then they'll be set.
Anyway, let's get back to the professional wrestling talk, you dorks. All right. So this is the top 10 worst promotions. Okay, number 1 is WWE with 612 points, I guess. Number 2 is AAA with 156.
Dang.
Number 3, Impact Wrestling.
Oh, how dare they?
Keep this in mind. For all these years, right, throughout these last couple of years, Impact Wrestling was always number 1 on that list as the worst promotion of the year. So the fact that WWE outdid Impact in this, god damn how the mighty has fallen. Or you can even say how the standard has dropped, right?
You can't even say Impact Wrestling is the worst. They're kind of irrelevant now.
They don't have any steam. I'm sorry. They don't have a fucking steam right now.
So
And again,
you can't say it's the worst because no one notices them.
There's more, bro. See, number 4 Lucha Underground, who, by the way, you don't even know if they're season 5 yet. And here's the thing too, I'm sure all of us saw the interview that the Lexmen did with Victor Joseph, right, of the Lucha Underground.
I'm sure that shit. Come on.
Now listen, I'm gonna say this about it. I thought it was very well done, but it came off like a dork interviewing a wrestling promoter or people behind the scenes just marking the fuck out.
I'm pretty sure the Lexman praises Lucha Underground like crazy.
That's how the shit came. I'm sorry. And again, that's
how he gets the views.
And that's fine and dandy. Listen, good for him. Good for him. But it came off like a dork marking out. That's what it came off as. Nothing against the guy. Nothing against him. Good for him.
I'll see the video later.
I think it's great that there's content creators that are in the community that are getting the opportunity. Good for them. Awesome. I'm proud. Believe me, I'm proud. But I call it like I see it. I call it like I fucking see it. All right. Moving along here. So number 4, Lucha Underground. Who, by the way, there's no clue yet if there'll be a season 5. There's no clue yet. Number 5 is the UFC with 57 points. Number 6.
You're seeing it. What the
because
hell?
Again, promotion. They don't specify if it's wrestling or.
Oh my god, they're freaking idiots.
Oh man, this is dumb. Then
this is the worst list ever.
Number
this is stupid.
Number 6, Ring of Honor. Keep this in mind,
Wow.
the same Ring of Honor who is having a show at Madison Square Garden with New Japan Pro Wrestling in a couple of weeks, WrestleMania weekend, which we'll get into more as well in a little bit, because a lot to say about Ring of Honor as well in just a little bit. Number 7 is 5 Star Wrestling. I never heard of them. Number 8 is Insane Championship Wrestling. That's ICW. It's in Scotland, right? Number 9 is World of Sports. And coming in at a whopping number 10, after one show, Golden Boy MMA.
What the hell?
Yes.
Why are you adding MMA promotions?
Because it was that bad, bro. Did you not see that Chuck and Tito fight, bro?
I know it's bad, but like, why are we adding UFC and that?
Because why not? Well, because Walter, why the fuck not, brother? Why the fuck not?
This list is just a joke.
So there you go. This is the top 10 list.
Where's New Japan on that list?
Well, no, Walter, come on, man. Uncle Tuna Meltzer, bro. Listen, Tuna Meltzer's gonna always praise.
Meltzer's not a New Japan fanboy now. He's number one AEW guy.
Exactly. So WWE is the number one spot, and you know what? You can say, oh, they deserve it or not. It is what it is. I think at this point in juncture, they've done some bad stuff for years. And
they have sucked, but the fact that no one else can compete with them is just hard to say. It's the worst promotion.
Yeah, exactly. At
the
end of the day, whether you dorks want to admit it or not, WWE is still la creme de la creme. They are still Real Madrid. They are still Manchester United. They are still... Okay, let me give it better now. They are still the UEFA Champions League. Everyone else is the Europa League, okay?
I thought you were going to say the Dallas Cowboys. I was going to freak out.
Okay, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They are the NBA, and everyone else is the fucking D League. Okay?
It's called the G League now.
Okay, WWE is Coke, and everyone is RC Cola. I'm sorry.
I love RC Cola.
Don't disrespect RC Cola. At least you didn't say Pepsi, but don't disrespect RC Cola.
RC Cola is the shit.
Okay. WWE is Coke. Everyone else is CNC.
All right,
come on. CNC, those are cheap ass sodas. Don't disrespect them like that.
The boy, cold and cheap, bro. You have to stick for, bro. Cold and cheap.
Okay, cold and cheap. Is that really what it stands for?
Yeah, bro. Okay. WWE's.
Right, we know what it is. Come on.
They are Nike and Adidas. Everyone else is fucking Reebok and Puma, okay?
Hey, come on. Puma's on the come up. Oh,
I know, right?
Puma's actually kind of on the come up.
Yeah, they are. Yeah. They got some new kicks.
They're gonna sign. I don't think they're about to sign Zion too, probably. So
the rapper?
They ain't signing no fucking Zion.
They gotta sign Zion. Watch.
From Zion and Lennox, the reggaeton
artist.
No. What the fuck? Yo, boy.
This guy's.
He's
too much in his reggaeton wave.
I'm telling you now, bro. Listen, we are blasting reggaeton mania weekend. I'm telling you right now, we're gonna be blasting the Bad Bunny.
I know that's what you're gonna want to do. Yeah.
As we're driving,
I'm not gonna be doing that every day though.
We're gonna be
switching it up every once in that.
Go bump some Taylor Swift, bro. Some Ariana Grande.
No, not that. I had enough of that at work. But unfortunately, I don't choose the playlist at work.
I know.
But
yeah. But yeah. Anyway,
but yeah, I know. Yeah, the analogies. Yeah, you're spot on with it. It makes sense. It's just hard. I mean, yes, they've had a shitty year. To be honest, 2018 was not that great. Especially on Raw. It's just not. But you can't say it's really the worst promotion when this, WWE gets a huge deal with Fox coming up. So it's
bro.
Hard to say it.
And again, not to come off like an Impact hater, but look at Impact Wrestling, bro. They lost their TV deal. Now they're on Pursuit that no one's fucking heard of. And now everyone
if anything, they still should say the same.
Now they're in a pursuit of fucking how to get Twitch.tv.
Dude, that is a terrible fucking deal. I always forget it's on because it's on at 10 p.m. Friday. It's on right now, probably.
It ended 40 minutes ago. Okay.
They don't have a replay right after.
Well, on Twitch, if you want to catch the replay on demand, I guess.
Ain't nobody watching Twitch neither.
We're gonna watch it.
Well, actually, I've watched it on Twitch, and I think it's pretty cool in a way because you have Melissa Santos live on Twitch. chatting with people as the show's going on. I mean, here's the thing about it. They have some good concepts. Like, they got this concept where you can add your own commentary to the show on Twitch. Like, you can...
Well, somebody did that and got copyrighted.
Yeah, Joe Cronin. I know, Joe Cronin.
Yeah, their best spots should have been a Wednesday, Thursday night, something, man. This Friday night at 10 p.m., I don't know.
Right. But there's that. So
that's terrible.
Again, to each their own. And I know a lot. And again, I know a lot of dorks out there that are gonna be celebrating this shit. Oh yeah, WWE, this and that, and whatever. But again, you all can see. You know what's funny, right? I saw this dude today at my job, and he came to the grocery store. Right, he was wearing a Bullet Club shirt. So I started asking him, "Hey man, well, you gotta start wearing an Elite shirt." "Oh, I ain't wearing that shit, man. The reason why the Bullet Club been in decline and shit, bro." Then I'm like, because again, he's wearing a Bullet Club shirt, right? So I'm assuming, okay, he's a fan of New Japan Pro Wrestling, right? And the Indies. So I'm like, hey man, so are you going to the MSG show, the G1 Supercard? He's like, what is? He's like, I told him like, hey, they're doing a show at MSG. They're like, they're really doing a show at MSG. I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, bro, you're wearing a Bullet Club shirt.
He probably hasn't watched in a long time.
Nah, but dude, you're wearing a Bullet Club shirt.
One of those old Bullet Club shirts? Come on.
Nah, the one that I have, right? He threw up a Too Sweet. He hit me with Too Sweet. I'm like, bruh, okay.
He probably ain't watched New Japan since AJ left.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Bullet Club's an old ass stable if you think about it. No one's gonna keep watching. No one's gonna stay on track forever.
So I asked him, hey man, so are you gonna be watching Are you gonna go to G1 Supercard? I'm like, well, when is that happening? I'm like, well, it's Mania weekend. It's taking place at Madison Square Garden, Ring of Honor, New Japan. Again, any diehard New Japan would know about this shit.
Of course, diehards, yes.
But bro, I mean, it's what it is. Like, you know what it is, bro. And I said this before, and people gave me shit for this for no fucking reason, yo. Wearing a Bullet Club shirt nowadays is like wearing a pair of Jordans or a pair of Vans to school. Everyone has them. Everyone has it. You get what I'm saying? Like, you have these different designs, different overlay colors and shit. Same with the Bullet Club shirts at one time, and everyone had them. But you go to WWE show, people have them, but they have no clue what the fuck is the Bullet Club. But that's what I'm.
Wait, so they buy Bullet Club shirts, but they don't know who they are?
They don't know the members of the group. They don't even know that who's Yujiro Takahashi, who's Bad Luck Fale, who's.
I mean, no one gives a fuck about Bullet Club now. Come on.
Switchblade J-Way, bruh. Switchblade J-Way.
Anybody knows that Bullet Club is getting a new member?
Yeah, freaking Robbie Eagles.
Yeah, who is that, man?
Some guy that was in Australia. He's an Australian wrestler.
I thought he was a Canadian wrestler.
And also, I think El Fantasma. Good for them. Whatever.
Yeah, who's El Fantasma? That's what I want.
I think he wrestles he wrestles in Mexico. Could be wrong.
Have y'all heard of him?
Not really. I don't want to lie to you here. I don't want to lie.
Isn't he on the card though? On the G1 Supercard?
Probably so. Maybe.
If he is Jesus, how that card is falling.
Yeah, that's how you know that shit.
We'll see, man. But anyway,
I only care about 2 matches.
What are those 2 matches? I don't know any. What, the ROH championship?
Yeah, ROH championship, and whoever wins the the New Japan Cup to face Switchblade.
I wish I cared, but I know Jay White's gonna win. So
yeah, I hate Switchblade, and I hope it's not. Who's advancing in that shit?
Oh, I'll be real with you. I've not. I've been so busy, but I've not been following. It's sad, right? Because we're going to a New Japan show, Ring of Honor show. It's like, you're not following the Pro. How dare you?
I'm not following the damn Pro. You don't have to follow the Pro. Just read the news. That's all.
Yeah, exactly. I'm sorry. I'm not getting up at 3 in the morning to watch a match from Japan. I live in America.
Yeah, I told you that shit too. I was like, no, I ain't got time.
I live in America. I live in America. I live in America with my homies.
You guys with plenty of time can.
Exactly. But anyway, listen, I know we're rambling along here. Can you blame us, really? Can you fucking blame us?
I mean, yeah, because we were talking about WWE being the worst promotion, so we decided to talk about something else.
There's that. Also in the news as well, this past Monday on Raw, Raw was shit, by the way. It was garbage.
It was? I thought it was okay.
It was, ugh.
Raw was doo-doo.
Yeah. Wait, which Raw? This past week?
This past Raw, yeah.
Oh, okay, no, I'm thinking of last week for some weird reason. Last week? What was last week? That one was
last week wasn't that bad.
That's the okay Raw.
Yeah.
This past week, Raw. Oh yeah, this shit was
Yeah.
stupid.
So,
Yeah.
so basically, Kurt Angle came out there in his hometown of Pittsburgh, and he announced that at WrestleMania he'll have his farewell match. He's retiring after WrestleMania. So
I teared up a little bit.
people are talking about who's going to face Kurt Angle at WrestleMania now. And people have been throwing ideas, speculations, and I know we're going to go in a circle here, but I think we can all agree with this one. I think we can all agree, with especially what happened on SmackDown this past Tuesday. I say that at WrestleMania, and how fitting it is, it's Kurt Angle in his last match against. Can I get a drum roll? Can I get a drum roll, please? Thank you, Wrestling Bear. Drum roll, please, Wrestling Bear. His opponent will be John Cena.
Yep.
Dun, 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 dun.
Again,
It's either Cena or The Undertaker.
No.
Yeah, I think that last minute match that everybody is thinking is gonna happen with Taker is gonna be Finn Balor.
Oh,
Yeah.
boy.
With the demon, and it's gonna suck.
Oh, man, because I know Finn Balor's going to win. Fuck.
Yeah, so Cena's facing Kurt Angle.
So I say it's Kurt Angle. I think it's Kurt Angle and Cena. I think honestly it makes a lot of sense. The idea that hey, when Cena started in 2002 and he debuted on SmackDown, which ironically was June 27, 2002, on my birthday, right? I think it was that day. I could be wrong on that. It was Kurt Angle, and he gave him that good match.
You don't
Right,
even
so
know the day.
It's
Fine.
birthday.
Let's okay. You know, let's find out. Let's find out, shall we? Let's go back.
Your birthday? Come on. Jesus,
Versus John Cena, 2002.
Come on, man. You got to know your birthday.
I know, but I'm referring to the date. I could be wrong on that date, though. You know what I'm saying? I could be wrong on that. Okay, it was my birthday. It was June 27, 2002.
Oh, you got to look it up.
To be on the safe side.
Your birthday. Oh, man.
No. On the date that Angle and Cena had that match on SmackDown. Just want to make sure. Again, listen. I don't want to be, just want to be right. That's all.
Yeah, you should know your birthday, man.
I know my birthday, duh, but I don't remember that SmackDown on my birthday. You know what I mean? Wait a minute. I think there was a SmackDown that was July 4th episode. Never mind. That was the July 4th episode of SmackDown.
July 4th, your birthday now?
No. So on the July 4th episode of SmackDown in 2002, Edge and Hogan became tag team champions. But on this episode of SmackDown, it was Kurt Angle and John Cena, right? In that open challenge.
Yeah.
So how fitting would it be now that Cena, who's now an actor, is a part-timer now and shit like that, is the one to challenge Kurt Angle or have his farewell match with Kurt Angle?
Yeah, I mean, it makes perfect sense. Cena pretty much got squashed last Mania, and Kurt Angle's been losing a lot, too, so I think it's an even matchup now. Two washed-up wrestlers.
My only thing is, though, right, and I only wish, and again, this is just my only take, I wish Angle went into the Hall of Fame this year. If they're doing his farewell,
right,
it
would have made sense. But I think Angle just, this was when they got him into the Hall of Fame. That was a way of saying, okay, we want you back for a while. But I don't know if they wanted him wrestling. Eventually, he did wrestle a couple matches, but clearly he's not the same. So I mean, it is what it is. I mean, it gives him more time to prepare for the Mania match now. So
basically, yeah. So there's that. But honestly, again, you could have thrown in there, I guess Samoa Joe. They've had a classic before.
No, Samoa Joe would kill him now.
I know that. I know. You could have done Undertaker. Why not?
Yeah, Taker, I think, was their plan A, and then they said,
Balor Club, but do I get that right now? So
Balor's really facing him. Oh my God.
So apparently on the WrestleMania poster they have Finn Balor as the Demon, and everyone's throwing the idea that oh my God, it's Demon Balor. Maybe it's the Undertaker
post show.
No, so at the WrestleMania poster for WrestleMania 35, they have Finn Balor dressed as the Demon King.
Man. Well, of course he was going to be the Demon. He ain't going to be regular Finn Balor.
I mean, granted, if they're gonna do the match between Taker and Balor, which granted it would suck now because Taker can't even fucking move and shit.
Hey,
right?
come on, respect your elders.
Listen, I'm being realistic about. Am I lying though? Am I wrong for saying that?
You're not. I mean, you did have to say it. You're not wrong, but come on, man.
You want me to say, oh, he's a senior citizen now. He can't move the way he used to move. No, I'm just being realistic about it. Keep him on it. It's wrestling and whatever, mother flowers. I'm just saying. The point of the matter is, yes, Taker's now a fucking vegetable now. You can't fucking move how he used to move anymore, right?
Damn, you call him a vegetable?
A vegetable? Okay, now you're disrespecting.
A vegetable can't move from the neck down, man.
You're right. God damn it. It's the weed, bro. Okay, it's the fucking weed. Okay, Kurt Angle. Okay, Undertaker's now a fucking. He's not the same anymore. Okay, he's not the same anymore. And
yeah, I can agree with that.
I apologize to anyone that felt offended by what I said. Okay.
I compare Undertaker to Eli Manning.
Fine. I compare him to fucking Anderson Silva still trying to fight there and shit.
Yeah, those two. They're great. They're great. I mean, Eli's not a GOAT in football, but he's accomplished, and Anderson Silva definitely is accomplished. But they're both washed.
Exactly. So that being said, if you're gonna have the match, fine, but I just wouldn't care about it now. Granted, if you're having Balor face Taker, he has to be the Demon. He has to be.
Of course.
You can't tell me that.
Yeah.
You can't tell me that Balor Club bits. Everyone is facing Taker. Fuck that.
Yeah, no, Balor Club. No, Balor Club. Everyone cannot face Taker. It has to be the serious, gimmicky, face paint Balor. But we need that Taker match anyway. I want to see Taker still. I'm sorry. I know he's old, but I think we got to see it.
Yeah.
Until we really know that.
And not for nothing too, but the only good thing will be good about that match is Taker's entrance. That's the only thing that'll be good about that match.
Hey, come on, man.
Am I wrong?
Squash match.
Am I wrong though? Come on, let's be real about
it. Honestly, this match should only last 5 minutes, so it can't be that bad.
We'll see. Mike, anything you want to add before we move on here? Walter, anything for you? Anything you want to add before we move on with this? Because
I feel like Balor pulling out the Demon in a impromptu sort of deal for Taker. It's not worth it.
I hear you.
It's just not worth it.
That's the only way he could beat Taker, though.
An old crippled man.
Yeah, like Finn Balor, even the regular Finn Balor can't do it. Because that's how much of a joke he is.
Right, so that means Finn Balor stinks. He sucks.
Yes, exactly. He sucks. So he needs that.
He's trash. He's doo-doo.
Isn't that sad? They hyped this guy up for so much. He was great in New Japan, all this, and NXT he wasn't too bad. And he's just any other wrestler, to be honest with you.
Right.
I'm just saying. I mean, he's talented, but so is everyone else.
Yeah.
It's just, he's just there.
Yeah. Speaking of being just there, let's get to the next topic here. Can the real Slim Shady please stand up? I repeat that. Can the real Slim Shady please stand up? So, word has been going out the last couple of days that Eminem, you guys remember him, right? Eminem?
No, I don't remember him. Who's he?
Marshall Mathers.
Eminem. Marshall Mathers.
B Rabbit. B Rabbit.
Who the hell is B Rabbit?
Come on, bro. Come on, man. 8 Mile.
8 Mile? What is that? I'm just playing.
the guy that roasted MJK. Right?
MJK?
MGK. MGK.
Michael Jordan Kennedy.
MJF, same shit. So apparently there was talk that Eminem reached a deal with WWE to appear on SmackDown Live and also work on the WWE 2K20 soundtrack. Now, when I heard this news, I'm like, finally, okay. It's not going to be Flo Rida or some other generic rapper. Eminem, okay.
Well, we're talking about that Flow Rider. Come on.
Come on, bruh. Really?
He's a pop
So,
rapper.
I mean, he's a booty rapper. I'm sorry, bro. He's a booty rapper in Miami.
Is he even a rapper? I don't consider Flow Rider a rapper.
Bro. Come on, bro. If you've seen about fucking apple bottom jeans and boots with the fur, come on, bro. Get the fuck out of here.
Apple bottom jeans was popping at the time.
No, it's not, bro. So apparently this news came out, and I guess everyone in Eminem's team went haywire because of this shit. It got leaked out, and apparently Eminem's representative Dennis Dene is denying the deal about it. This is what he told Pro Wrestling Sheet, in quote. There was a brief exploratory conversation that involved a third party in 2K Sports and not Eminem's team. It has not gone beyond preliminary discussions, and any reports to the contrary are false. Right now, there are no plans to further pursue it. So don't get your hopes up on seeing the recording artist on SmackDown Live or any WWE programming in the near future. Some of you may recall there were rumors about Eminem in WWE in 2008, but those rumors turned out to be unfounded. So there you go with that. I mean, the idea of him appearing on television, it just wouldn't fit him. I get it. It's wrestling, it's the Fox deal, whatever, but it just wouldn't fit him. I don't get
it. What will he do?
Exactly.
Is he gonna rap every time he comes out?
No, he's a weirdo, man.
What, he's gonna commentate for like one match a night or something? I don't
know, man.
I have no idea.
But the shit that he's doing, that his team is doing, that's the wrestling business, man. Shit get leaked out.
Yeah.
It happens. It happens to the best of them.
And it's real. I bet Eminem did do some type of deal with them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Eminem was going to be the GM of SmackDown or something?
I doubt. Imagine that, bro. General manager Eminem.
That would have been hilarious.
General manager Slim Shady in WWE on SmackDown Live, booking tag team matches, playa. God damn. Anyway, let's move on here. Because again, we're about to. What? Did I miss something here? Did I miss anything?
Yeah, let's just say you didn't miss anything.
Okay, fair enough. So I was watching Ring of Honor's the 17th anniversary show, right, on their pay-per-view, whatever. And this is the shit that pissed me off. And so the main event was supposed to be Jay Lethal versus Matt Taven for the Ring of Honor World Title. And I told you guys, hey, listen, we'll do the show, we'll do the recording of the show after the pay-per-view, right? So for some reason, they decided to have the Ring of Honor World Title match in the middle of the card. Like after the first hour. Right?
That was today?
Today, yes, today. Right?
Oh my God.
And Matt Taven and Jay Lethal went at it for the Ring of Honor World Title. And again, it wasn't a bad match or anything like that. My only issue is, okay, they went to an hour draw. They went to an hour draw for no reason whatsoever. For no reason whatsoever. Like, they did a table spot they did a ladder spot too for no fucking reason. They did this one spot where, what's it called? Jay Lethal's out of it. He's done, right? And by the way, they're kicking at each other. Finishers left and fucking right. There's this one spot where, oh my God, it looks like Lethal's done, right? Lethal's fucking done. So you have Taven kicking him in the head, right? Like the running knee and shit. Multiple times, right? And Lethal's out of it. That should have been it. But Lethal kicked out. Also, you had the Kingdom getting involved, and you had the Bloodline also involved as well. Is that even the name of their faction is Juice Robinson and whatever there's there, whatever, the Bloodline, the Blood Drive, whatever the fuck they're called. Yeah.
That's funny, man.
Blood
That's what they're
drive.
calling the blood drive. Oh
I don't
man,
know. I don't know. But
I
again,
don't
the
want to get their
bloodline.
shots from them.
So they get involved too, and just a clusterfuck of shit. Ends in a draw, and you have Marty Scurll, who will face the winner at MSG, right, for the Ring of Honor World title, because Marty Scurll won the Survival of the Fittest tournament. So, okay, he's going to face the champion at Madison Square Garden. So he gets in the ring. These two guys are tired as shit. They just went to war for like an hour, right? And he grabs the Ring of Honor World title, puts it on his shoulder, and walks away. Now, listen, I'm not taking anything away from the match, what have you. My only issue is, bruh, you motherfuckers went an hour for no fucking reason in Las Vegas, which is, by the way, is not even a fucking wrestling town. They were dead. That crowd was dead for most of the show, from what I saw.
Well, of course, it's Vegas.
Exactly.
They don't want me going to that show on a Friday. If we doing other shit.
So there was that, and then after that, I'm like, I can't anymore. I can't. I just had to turn it off. Like, whatever.
Wow.
I had to. And then, by the way, you had Bully Ray interrupt some rap skit from let's see here. I think the Twitter names, they have it on the Ring of Honor Twitter site. Let me find out what it is right now. Let's see here. Here we go. Ring of Honor Wrestling. So you had, what are you guys that were rapping and shit? Mega Ran. Yeah, Mega Ran. I guess they're like a rap group. They also have like a gaming channel, I think, on YouTube.
Mega Man?
Mega Ran, right? They have like a Patreon. They have like a. They are also part of the Matt Mania podcast, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they're rapping and shit, and they get interrupted by fucking Bully Ray. And Bully Ray just gets him out of the ring, and he's issuing an open challenge for anyone from any promotion around the world, anyone for New York City at the Garden in a New York City street fight.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Bully Ray's still trying to get some paychecks.
And after that, I just, like, fuck, I can't. I'm done. Fuck this.
Yeah, fuck.
There's still more matches on the card. There are more matches on the card, but the fact that this match went on, like, literally there in the middle of the card made zero sense. I'm sorry. Okay? But there's that. Moving along here, so I guess you guys saw the video of a video that went, like, trending, I guess, today or whatever. It was Joey Ryan and Priscilla Kelly. I'm sure we all saw the video, right?
Oh, yeah, we saw it.
So basically, oh, fucking hell. Am I even saying her name right? God damn it. I hope I am, yo. I hope I am. So, I guess this was at an indie show. Obviously, it was the fuck you expect. It's Joey Ryan. It's Joey Ryan, right?
Joey Ryan.
Yeah. So, I guess this happened, I guess it happened somewhere, right? I think it was Bar Wrestling, whatever. And you guys know, again, Joey Ryan does his, I'm sorry, it wasn't there. It was at Quintessential Pro Wrestling, okay? That's where it was at. Quintessential Pro Wrestling in Vegas, right? Or LA, one or the other. And Priscilla Kelly had a match with Joey Ryan, intergender. And in the match, you know, Joey Ryan always does the dick spot, like hold my dick, whatever, right? Grab my dick, whatever, right? So Priscilla Kelly proceeds to grab onto Joey Ryan's penis and then reach into his trunks and throws up vomit in his trunks. By the way, the same Priscilla Kelly who a month ago or so threw a tampon at her opponent.
Wrestling has really fucking changed, huh?
Yeah, man, the good old days are no longer there, Walter. I'm sorry, man. Now, listen, I get it. You gotta do what you gotta do to get over. I understand that. But no, bruh, I'm sorry.
That ain't it.
You wonder why, and I'm sorry. And you know what's sad? There's a lot of you dorks out there that's gonna defend this shit. Oh, but Steve, Walter, Mike, you guys don't get it. This is what's getting them over. They're breaking the internet right now. Oh, wow. I'm sorry. Fuck you. Fuck you. I'll repeat it. Fuck you. You guys are the problem with the professional wrestling business right now. You wonder why. I'm sorry, but do you ever wonder why wrestling, a lot of times, gets the fucking... It says on Twitter, too. God damn it, yo. The bad rep that it gets, do you wonder why? Why at times it gets made a mockery out of? Do you wonder? Because of this shit like this. It's shit like this, bro. Like the reason why, again, wrestling is made a mockery of. That's the sad part about it.
Yeah.
Like, think about this, right? Do you wonder why a lot of times, like, wrestling isn't getting picked up by TV deals and shit like that? Major television networks and shit like that? Because ridiculous crap like this.
Oh, of course, it's getting the attention, but, like, it's not attention that's appealing. Like, no, like, top promotions, like, oh, I like this spot is getting eyeballs, and... it's edgy. I want to pick this up. No, it's fucking terrible. Like, it's not even wrestling or entertainment.
Sorry, it's not. No, it ain't. You know what? Before we talk about the last segment here, to let you guys know again, this Sunday is the return of Around the Point, our new live show on Sundays, and make sure you tune in for that. Again, I sound tired as shit. It's almost 1 in the morning. It's 1 in the morning already. I have to be at work in about 3 hours or so. So, fuck me. Anyway. So, speaking of Joey Ryan, because again, it got all the shit talk. Apparently, Joey Ryan is facing Tessa Blanchard at United We Stand. Apparently, Impact Wrestling is doing a cross-promotional show with WrestlePro in Rahway, New Jersey, WrestleMania weekend, right? At the Royal Rec Center, which is like your traditional recreational center and shit, right? In your community, okay? In case people are wondering, right? So, because of this, Santino Marella, you guys remember Santino Marella, right?
Yeah,
No,
Santino Marella.
I don't remember him.
Santino Marella, the Milan Miracle, the Cobra, right?
What is the Cobra?
That shit that he reached out of his nuts, that fucking green sock, the wannabe Mr. Socko, whatever. So,
oh my god.
So,
Mr. Socko, come on.
I know. So apparently, so Santino Marella, Anthony Corelli has a show called Behind the Lights with Alicia Atout. You might know her. You've seen her before. She has a YouTube channel called Ambi. She interviews wrestlers and shit like that. She's pretty cute. She's good looking. I fucked the shit out of her. She's dating apparently she's dating one of the members of the Rascals, Trey Miguel, whatever. He looks like a fucking dork, but it is what it is.
What is this group name?
The Rascals.
I never heard of them.
Yeah, neither. Yeah, you're not the only one, Mike. You're not the only one.
I've never heard of it.
God damn, we're gonna be hated after this shit. I don't give a fuck. Fuck them. Yeah. So they mentioned that again that it's Tessa and Joey, and I guess Alicia Atout asked him about this, right? And this is the transcript, and this gave, and again, people were giving Santino a lot of shit. Keep this in mind. Yes, Santino Marella. We'll get into it in a little bit, okay? So this was his thoughts overall about the upcoming intergender match, right? Between Tessa Blanchard and Joey Ryan. This is a quote, by the way, okay? End quote. If there's a girl out there that says this guy is giving us attitude, I'm going to step in and fight this guy because I saw that woman can fight men because of intergender wrestling. And she goes out there and she goes out there and lips off, and this guy's a mental case, and he just cracks her with his fist and shatters an orbital or busts her lip. And she wouldn't have done it, and she wouldn't have done it perhaps beforehand, because she didn't get his inflated sense of confidence because of intergender wrestling. And wait, there's more, by the way. Corelli says that because of this, he believes there's a social responsibility attached. He also notes that movies featuring superpowered women aren't quite the same in his opinion, so I'm assuming he's not a fan of Captain Marvel. The 45-year-old wrestler then goes on to talk about how the news is amplifying issues between men and women, as well as exaggerating racial tension, and things aren't as bad as it seems. At this point, Santino shifts his attention to transgender athletes, and this is what pissed off the entire wrestling, the LGBTQ community of the internet wrestling community. Okay, this is what pissed them off. God damn it. End quote. There's cases now in MMA, in wrestling, where there are trans girls that were born boys that are beating the shit out of females. That's wrong, he states. End quote. Oh, there's more to this. If you're a guy, born a guy, and you become a woman, you're accepted everywhere, he continued. But in the field of actual competitive sport, there is a barrier, and the barrier is based on sorry, you were born a goddamn man. You're accepted as a human being and as a person, and you are loved in every single way, except it's not fair that you compete against women in sports because you were born with different physical, biological attributes. And we have to be realistic about it, and we also have to not be so sensitive. Keep this in mind. Yes, a lot of people are going to say about this. This is the same guy that wrestled in drag in WrestleMania 25. He was Santino Marella. He wrestled women in drag. I get all that. Okay? But listen, and I said this on Twitter. Okay? The guy has a right to his opinion. And how you dorks may feel about it, that's your call. That's your take. Is he wrong? Necessarily? Honestly? No. I don't think he's wrong. I don't think he's wrong. Okay, let's put it like this, okay? Imagine if we cut Brock Lesnar's dick off, right? Mm-hmm. And you put him in there to fucking fight the women. He's gonna steamroll through all these women. And before people say, oh, but you know, but Steve, Mike, Walter, you know, it's pro wrestling. They're trained to be professionals. Okay, again, let's put Brock Lesnar in there and let him German suplex the fuck out of Sasha Banks, Bayley, Paige, and Dana Brooke, who apparently isn't the real Dana Brooke, right? And all that shit. Wow. Let her do that. Let Brock do that to the women. Mm-hmm. Right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's different.
I'm sorry, but like, yo, bro, if you, again, keep this in mind, okay? And keep this in mind. I have relatives in my family that are openly gay.
Yeah.
Okay? So before people think, oh, you're being a homophobe, no, I'm not. I'm just being a realistic wrestling fan in 2019. You guys want to chime in on this?
I'm gonna make mine short and sweet. I think that he does have a point. You know, when you chop the shit off and you face, women, that's a huge disadvantage because they're not structured the way you are. and that's a big no-no in my eyes. But he has the right to his opinion. It's all good in my opinion. He's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah. Like I know, I can understand why they make it such a big deal. Because remember, it's 2019, so it's you gotta have to watch out what you're saying sometimes. Yeah, and that's unfortunate, but that's just how it is. And especially with a community like that, you don't want to go too offensive. But I mean, honestly, he's kind of right. It just doesn't make sense. At the end of the day, you know, a man turning to a woman doesn't necessarily mean all your male features are gone. So it's a tough one, yeah, for sure to talk about. And I could see why they were mad at him, but I wouldn't make it such a big deal either.
No. I mean, a real talk, yo, if you really want to see an example of this shit, and I said this before, look at Fallon Fox years ago fighting in MMA.
Yeah.
Right? Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
Look at her or him. What the fuck you want to call her or him? Again, okay, I'll call her to be respectful. Beating the fuck out of women, like it's
Absolutely.
nothing. Look at Nyla Rose. I'm sorry, I hate to break it to you guys, but I'm looking at look at Nyla Rose.
That
Walter,
shit is an embarrassment.
Walter. I know you haven't heard of it, but bro, just look up Nyla Rose right now on your phone. NYLA Rose.
NYLA Rose.
What do you see, bro? What do you see?
What is this? Is this something nasty?
So, Nyla Rose is a
Double or
transgender.
nothing.
It's a transgender wrestler, bro.
And she's
Apparently
an AEW.
AEW's first transgender wrestler. Now, Walter,
Wow.
what do you see there, bro?
How are you trying to get me to say man?
No, but bro, it's a mismatch. Again, it's a woman or man. Again, I'll be respectful.
Yes, based off the poster, you can easily tell. Like
it's a fucking
with
mismatch,
this,
bro.
Yeah, it's just look at the physique.
Yeah,
That's insane.
It's like, bruh, I'm
Wowza.
sorry.
But they're used to those intergender matches like the indie shows, so I guess they can get away with it.
And
In
again,
WWE, I doubt it gets away with it though.
I'm sure they do, but again, we're not here to crap on anybody. I'm not here to come off like a hater and shit. But I'm just being realistic with it. Dude, look at her pictures. Look at again.
Yeah,
Bro,
I see her pictures. Yeah,
it's there, bro. Like, yo, it's a fucking mismatch.
You could tell. Yeah,
A fucking mismatch. But you know what? End of the day, you have right to an opinion. Again, this comes from a guy that has relatives that are openly gay. To take that for what it's worth. But again, again, I know there's people that are giving Santino shit on Twitter and telling, oh, he's an idiot, cancel him, whatever. It's ridiculous. The guy's a fucking opinion. Again, keep this in mind. Again, guys, keep this in mind. This is the same guy that dressed the word drag, wrestled in drag in WrestleMania, was crowned Miss WrestleMania. This was Santino Marella. This is the same guy that fucking was involved in a relationship angle with Beth Phoenix where he was the woman. just remember that. And all of that was for a fucking paycheck.
Yeah.
Just
at
like
different times too. I don't think they'd get away with it now.
Exactly.
Well, maybe they would, but they try with Ellsworth. So
just like Joey Ryan getting his dick barfed on by fucking Priscilla Kelly. Hey, listen, you gotta make a buck, bruh. Gotta make a fucking buck. That's all I'm gonna say on that. Exactly. I think this is a good time to wrap up the show, guys. Again, I think this was fun. This was really fun. Not bad for a couple of guys that are tired of shit, right? I'm just saying. Not bad for a couple of motherfuckers that are tired of shit. All right, it's fucking Monday. It's Saturday. I gotta be in bed in a couple hours. Thank you all for listening tonight. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. The podcast will be available on iTunes, Stitcher, Podbean, Spotify, iHeartRadio. If you're on the channel right now, hit that subscribe button. Chime in your thoughts on what we discussed. If again, we're not right, we're not wrong. We're just giving an opinion. Love to hear from you guys in the comments below. A lot of fun stuff. All right. Anyway, guys, this was fun. Thank you all for tuning in. You can follow the Team Heel Podcast on Twitter at Team Heel Podcast. You can follow me on Twitter at Heel Steven. Walter, let them know, where can they check you out at, bro? Where can they find the queen? So that's KWEEN Slayer and all that fun stuff, brother.
Yes, on the Twitter machine. Hey, I'm Walter.
Hey, I'm Walter. Big Mike, where can they find the man with the golden charm out from Detroit, Michigan, bro?
Yeah, you can follow me on Twitter at BigMike199519 and on YouTube at Big Mike's Wrestling Recap Show.
And with that being said, remember, guys, we did do another installment of the WrestleMania Retro Review, WrestleMania 23. This week coming up, we'll be recapping WrestleMania 17. This Sunday is the return of Around the Point. So if you're not subbed to the channel yet, hit that sub button right now. I'm Steve, Walter, Big Mike, TML Podcast, episode 285. We are out like Janet's titties, guys. Peace out, you sick, twisted mother flowers.
Grab your dicks if you love hip-hop. Bitches, rub your titties if you love Big Papa. Gotcha. Open off the world, I say because. Niggas, grab your dicks if you love hip-hop. Bitches, rub your titties if you love Big Papa. Gotcha. Open off the world, I say